Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to set up a hail protector system on my truck.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan. This is my garage, and this channel is all about the supercar ownership experience. Today we're going to be setting up a hail protection system. So here's the problem with having an enormous truck is, well, it does not fit in the garage no matter what. It is simply too tall to even clear the garage door, and even if it could, it would be too long, so I can't really do anything about that. So one of the problems about living in Texas is we get hail pretty much every year, if not every other year. So for sure, sometime while I own that truck, we are going to get hail. Unfortunately, when it hails, you can get a lot of damage to your vehicle. So this is a super common thing for us in Texas. In fact, the company that makes this hail protection system is based in Texas. So I'm sure that's probably what inspired it, is they probably had enough of their cars get damaged by hail. Another weird thing about Texas is, for some reason, I think it's mostly because we don't have basements in Texas, no one stores their cars in garages. So you can see on my cul-de-sac, there are plenty of cars not in the garages. Obviously, this one is staying in the garage. But I would like to protect my truck because it is, well, brand new and very expensive, and I really don't want to file insurance claims having them pop out 165 little tiny dents in it. I don't need speed dents, all right? It's not helpful on the truck.
Hey, what are all these holes?
These are speed holes to make the car go faster.
Oh yeah, speed holes.
So let's try and set this thing up. It's supposed to be a little bit complicated the first time, but then supposedly you can do it faster every time you do it subsequently. So first of all, I am not sponsored by this company, so this is called the Hail Protector. I just bought this because, well, I want it because I don't want to damage my truck. This is everything that comes in the package. So it's got a big old cover thing, some blowers, some stuff we plug in, some adapters, and then of course this instruction manual. So it looks a little bit complicated. I'm going to make sure I read this really carefully. We're going to try and see if we can't set it up in some sort of reasonable time frame and see how that goes. Mo, you going to help me set this thing up? Probably not. You're just going to cause trouble. Yeah, I bet you are. So the first thing we gotta do apparently is install these blower things into this guy. So there are some holes that the blowers go into. They're down here. This is quite a large assembly. Where were those holes? Ah, there. Here we go. Little blower holes right there. Okay, yeah. Got the blowers here installed on this thing. It's actually like in between. There's two layers, and then we have the cord going through that grommet right there. So this is like the little power brick, and then we have a little box that's got says blower and power, so that's pretty obvious. And then right here is a remote control. Basically, you put this inside somewhere that's waterproof, so we're gonna put it in the tailgate because I now have my little roll cover, so this is effectively waterproof. And then obviously this cord will go to the blowers. This cord we will plug in. Then I think we just kind of put this thing over the truck and strap it down. All right, we got it plugged in. It's plugged into the thing. Let's test the blowers before I start going any further. Oh, there they go. Oh, look at. All right, works. Sweet. They're actually pretty quiet. All right, I think it's time to actually put the protection over the truck. So we're gonna flop it over, strap it down to it, and cinch it down, and then we'll crank on the blowers. And then I guess that's supposed to be it. Alright, I think it's assembled. Let's find out. Alright, let's see what happens. Blowing air in, I guess. I don't see it really inflating. Oh, wait, maybe. It's sort of inflating. I can already tell you this is a pain in the ass. I see what they say, you need to practice a few times. Let's try this again. I had to deflate it, kind of re-strap it all down. Let's see if it works this time. Well, I think it honestly inflated pretty firmly. I mean, you know, like that's legit. Like a hail, it'd have to be like some real nasty hail to get through that. I am impressed. It definitely takes a good 10 minutes to kind of inflate. It looks hilarious, by the way. Everyone's like, what is that? Why is there a caterpillar the size of a truck in my yard? Well, there you go, there's my caterpillar. Well, I think we confirmed it works. It does take quite a bit of effort to set up. So that's the only downside, is you're gonna need like at least 20 minutes heads up before the hail arrives. I guess now the second question is, how much of a pain in the butt is it to deflate? So that's the next step. So surprisingly enough, I'm able to kind of fit it right there. Kind of gonna give it a little oomph. And they'll deflate them a little more in a second. Yeah, so deflating, it's not that bad. You just kind of shove it in the bag and that's it. So, I'm exhausted though. That's a lot of work. The question is, like, would I do that versus pay the deductible on getting my car trashed? Well, I mean, yeah, I would. I'm glad I have it. It's the Hail Protector. I think it's hailprotector.com. Again, this is not sponsored, so they didn't give it to me. They don't even know I'm doing this. I just bought one because, well, I wanted to protect my truck, and so there you have it. If you need something like that, if you have a car that's outside that you really like, yeah, it's probably a good idea. I think this one was like $500 and something. You know, if your deductible is $1,000, first time it hails, it pays for itself, so that's good. Yeah, and if you don't have full coverage, well, it definitely will pay for itself. Anyway, it does look kind of stupid. Well, there you have it. Got some hail protection on my truck. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be doing car stuff instead of truck stuff very soon, so you're going to want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.